And in some ways, it was this trip down memory lane. It was wonderful. I always think writing is better than therapy. And
Mhm.
obviously, memory is fallible. We remember what we want to remember. So my sister reads it and says, but I don't think it was quite like that. The balcony was different. And it's like, well, it's fiction. I'm allowed to twist it a little bit. But she's living in my house. She has my chopper. Her little brother is like my little brother. He was terribly annoying, but I loved him dearly. Billy the parrot was my sister's parrot. I still have a mark on my hand where he bit me. And we used to go to the beach, Tarkwa Bay, where Funke goes with her brother every Saturday and collect cuttlefish shells for Billy. My mum was not Mrs. Lizzie. My mum is Alison, and I'm pleased to say we did yoga this morning. She's alive and well, but she was a teacher in my school. And students loved her. I'm 60 now, but when I go to Lagos, I still meet grown adults who say, your mum was my teacher. I loved her. And she stood out because she was white in a very black country, and she wore mini skirts a bit like Mrs. Lizzie does, and she cuddled kids while all the other teachers were rapping us across the knuckles. So she was very much the inspiration for Mrs. Lizzie. And there were the bit about when I was young, being mixed race, I stood out like a sore thumb in Lagos. I was never looked down at, but I did get this feeling of being an outsider, which I've had in both my homes. So these were all stole and put into the book. And when Funke goes back to university, I went to medical school in Lagos. Unlike Funke, I didn't knuckle down and I didn't pass. I dropped out in year three and embarrassed my father completely. But it was the same experience of being in the boarding school, of having friends. So a lot of me went into it. I've always said I don't think I could write anything that isn't very much based on my own experience. I'd love to write a dystopian book, but until vampires roam Dorset and I can actually see them and tell you what they're like, I don't think I'll be able to.
Oh, that'd be an amazing book. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Campaign for vampires going to Dorset. Yeah. Maybe not.